There's officially footage of Amon-Ra St. Brown striking Daron Payne in the face prior to Daron Payne punching Amon-Ra St. Brown and being kicked out of the game and suspended another. What does this mean for the Detroit Lions ahead of their matchup against the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday Night Football? Stay tuned.
The second elephant in the room, you getting punched. I know I texted you. Everyone saw the clip of you getting punched. I texted you. I'm like, why did he punch you? And you told me, but tell the people, like, what happened?
Yeah, so this whole thing stemmed 2 plays ago. So 2 plays before that, I'm blocking. I believe it's number 20. It's like backside run. I'm cut off. I'm blocking him. He's driving me. He got under me. He's driving me all the way back into the pile. Like the play's kind of dead, and he drives me down. Boom. So now I'm on my back. He's on top of me. I mean, good play by him. He caught me off balance. So he drove me down. I'm on my back. He's on top of me. Boom. Pause. I get up.
Mm-hmm.
Pause. I get up, and he's talking to me. Whatever. I wasn't even saying much, and Payne comes out and bumps me. I'm like, what the fuck? So I hit him, and then he starts talking shit, and then I hit him again, and I accidentally hit him in the face. I didn't even mean to, jab him in the face. I just mean to like push him off, and I so happened to hit him in the face. And at that point, I was like, damn, like I shouldn't have done that. Like probably flag, whatever. Ref was standing right there. He didn't throw the flag, so that's that. After I do that though, he grabs my face mask, and there's like a scuffle for like 5 seconds. It's not on the, they don't see it, but right after that, he grabs me. There's like a scuffle. He's got my face mask. What the fuck, talking shit, this, that, and the other. And then boom, they break it up. Play clock was going down. They raise it, gets back to like 30 seconds. We run the next play, whatever. 2 plays after that, we scored. Jameer scores. And, I'm walking back to the sideline. He's standing there, and I'm just talking shit regular, like, regular football shit talk. Nothing crazy. Nothing like you would be like, oh, yeah, I deserved a punch. It was just, shit talk. I don't remember what I said. It was in the moment. And then he didn't say anything. He just whined back and punched me. I was like, honestly, I didn't even expect it. Like, it happened so fast. I did not expect the 300-pound dude was about to slap the shit out of me. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that has never happened to me in my life. So I was just shocked at the moment. And then I'm like, what? I'm gonna fight back. I'm not about to fight back. It's done with. Like, and it was just, yeah, that's what happened. So.
What up, though? Welcome back to Lions Nation Unite. I am Eazy. Smash that like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the video. In today's video, we are talking about if the NFL will suspend Detroit Lions all-pro wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown ahead of their big NFC matchup on Sunday Night Football against the Philadelphia Eagles. But real quick, before we get into that, let's give some context. All right, because the Commanders went to D.C. I'm sorry, they've been in D.C. The Detroit Lions went to D.C., and they put a whooping on them, okay? 44 points to 22. Scorigami. We would have hit that one, but we were just beat mere minutes by the Seattle Seahawks and Arizona Cardinals doing the same exact thing. But the Detroit Lions, Dan Campbell calling plays, that's the real thing. Obviously, we whooped them up real quick, and that's probably why you find Daron Payne a little frustrated, outside of the fact that Amon-Ra St. Brown obviously hit him. We're going to review that footage and talk about that, yes. But we called it. We called it right here on this channel, and I know there were a lot of doubters on my Twitter page specifically. I didn't get to comb through all the comments on last video specifically, but I listen, I fully understand. On paper, points per game, the Detroit Lions ranked amongst the best. But if you've been watching this team, you're not a bandwagon fan of this team, you know that offense looked way different the previous years versus heading into this year with John Morton calling the plays, specifically the run game. All right. And some of that stuff, too, there's context, those points per game. All right. Who are you playing? All right. Where are you getting the ball? Are you turning the ball over in these situations? Are you giving good field position by your special teams? We saw a scenario with the Vikings beating the Detroit Lions. J.J. McCarthy only had 143 yards, yet the Minnesota Vikings scored 27 points to defeat us, right? Like, there was context to that one that put up points in that game. Johnny Moe, it felt like that's what it was, on top of the fact that this is a really talented Detroit Lions team. I mean, that 78-yard run by Jahmyr Gibbs, I can't say, John Moe, that was a great play call. John Moe, you drew that one up, brother. No, that's Jahmyr Gibbs being special. And that's why we knew this offense was going to be good regardless of the fact. But the efficiency, the consistency of being able to keep your opponent off the field and score while simultaneously scoring is what we are used to with this offense, particularly in the run game. We talked about that too. Dan Campbell took over play calling. All right, made us all look good. Shout out to Dan Campbell. And whooping the Washington Commanders, heading down the field. And Daron Payne, little extracurriculars with Amon-Ra St. Brown, pushes him into a pile. They get it up. There's a little bit of shoving, little back and forth action there. And 2 plays later, Amon-Ra St. Brown catches a cold cock out of nowhere, a cheap shot, if you will. And Daron Payne is consequently, kicked out of that game by the officials. And then, lo and behold, the very next day, the NFL comes out, the very next day on Monday, and says Daron Payne is also suspended an additional game. A lot of Commanders fans condemning him. A lot of Lions fans condemning him. But then Kinlaw comes in after the game, Javon Kinlaw, that is. And he says, hey, Amon-Ra hit him first, right in front of the official. And nothing was done. He's calling BS, calling bias. By the way, like, what world are we in where we're being told the refs are biased towards the Detroit Lions? I mean, I've been a Detroit Lions fan for a long time. I ain't never had to deal with that before. That is new to me, especially, I mean, this season we've been screwed by referees. But either way, film did come out. Film came out. I will be sharing this film with you guys. Amon-Ra St. Brown. If you guys watch, I'm going to try to highlight it here with my – so there's initial back and forth. All right. He pushes Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra pushes him back. He gets in Amon-Ra's face. Amon-Ra looks to push him back or punch him. I think it's a push just because the referee was right there. No flag. The referee just breaks that up. All right. Even if it was a punch, the referee was right there. Clearly, you see the referee stepping in here to break that up. They're warned. Hey, cut that out. Then 2 plays later, after the fact, premeditated intent to injure. Daron Payne delivers a low blow. Not a low blow, but he cocked back with all his might. All 350 pounds. I mean, that's a big dude. Try to sneak Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's the difference. All right. There are crimes of passion where, like you said, they're just going back and forth, and someone step in, cut this out. All right. That's your warning. You wait 2 more plays, and then you sneak up on Amon-Ra St. Brown. Didn't even give him a chance to defend himself, just cold cocked him like that. I mean, that is dirty. And you were already given the warning. Like, there's a clear difference in the two. Even in the real world, you may get a lighter sentencing if you in a crime of passion, in the heat of the moment. It just happened. Then if you, it's called premeditated, mens rea. If you set out to do something, if you set out to hurt someone, that's different. Like you had a thought process in doing that. If you're doing it spur of the moment, okay. Like, people, that there's obviously lighter sentencing for that. If you've planned something out, that's malicious at that point. There's no heat of the moment. The moment has passed. That's the other thing too. Just from like and obviously Daron Payne would murder me, with his bare hands, clearly. But that's the thing too, is like, okay, you were 350 pounds. You had Amon-Ra St. Brown in front of your face, and you let that moment pass. And then you waited 2 more plays to sneak. Like, that's just, you could have hurt him. That's the other thing too, like player safety situation right there too. Like, the president was present, and I'm not even like, I don't care how you feel about the president, good or bad. That's not what this is, but just the look for the NFL, right? If you were the football league and you have the president of the United States in the building, they're gonna get tons of TV coverage. Do you want your players fighting and brawling in that game? No, you don't. It's not a good look. And so on top of that, you snuck the guy. I mean, those are 2 completely different things. It's like if my kid started drawing on the wall and I walked in and I said, hey, cut that out. You're not allowed to do that. Obviously, a little bit more stern. I don't know. I probably yell. I'm not going to yell at you guys. You guys aren't my kid. Okay. Then he knows. Okay, I can't draw on the wall. anymore. Dad got pretty upset. Dad's pretty pissed off about that one. And then I catch him again. Well, there's not going to be a warning at that point. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, there's a back and forth, broken up, warning, and then you went and hit him again. So if I catch my son drawing on the wall again, at that point, back in my day, my mom would have grabbed the belt. Okay? And it was OVO EXO on to the next show. That is the difference between what Daron Payne did and what Amon-Ra St. Brown did. With that being said, I don't think Amon-Ra St. Brown gets suspended. I believe Detroit Lions will have their all-pro wide receiver, Amon-Ra St. Brown, ready to go this Sunday against the Philadelphia Eagles because it's not the same scenarios. Now, will he see some type of discipline? Yeah, probably a fine, and I'm fine with that. But he will not be suspended. This makes no sense. And you'll see it from all types of Commanders fans. You'll see it from, I don't even know what type of Lions fans will be calling for suspension for Amon-Ra St. Brown. Lunatics, we'll call them. All right, it's not going to happen. And it's Wednesday now, mind you. They suspended Amon-Ra. I'm sorry, they suspended Daron Payne. Oh, let me not say that one. They suspended Daron Payne the very next day. Said, hey, you're out another game. Like that was horse crap. You're out of here for another game at the least. Meaning, they reviewed the tape, and I'm sure they saw Amon-Ra St. Brown shove, push, punch, slap, kick. It's all in their mind. If you want to test me, I'll be the fight. No, but seriously, you probably saw Amon-Ra strike him at that point, and they saw a referee was up. It's up to his decision to kick a guy out or just break it up. It is at discretion of the referee, even with a roughing the passer or extracurriculars, whatever it is. It's at discretion of the referee to throw the flag first and foremost for the penalty. It's up to the referee to dismiss the player from the game. What Daron Payne did, the referee saw both, and he dismissed him from that game. All right. Two different things. Amon-Ra St. Brown's not getting suspended. I'll be pissed off if he got suspended, to be honest with you. I think he will get fined because he did do the crime. And Amon-Ra St. Brown admitted this himself too. I guess I'm just reiterating like once more because people just don't understand. It just blows my mind. There's a clear difference between like a warning from a gentleman who can throw the flag and call you guys both for a penalty. It would have been useless. It would have been a repeat of the down. And you, after that warning, dismissing it and sneaking someone coming from, you know what I'm saying, coming from the waist. That's a wind up, you know. But you guys let me know down below. What do you think happens to Amon-Ra St. Brown? I don't think he gets suspended. I think he gets fined. What do you guys think? Does he deserve to get suspended? Does he deserve to get fined? You guys let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what else you guys want to see broken down for the Detroit Lions ahead of this Eagles game. We'll do it all and more right here on Lions Nation Unite. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share this video.